We're off and running at Oaklawn Park. Smooth dispatch from World Fair. He's on the lead early with Nyquist Frequency. These two a neck apart down the back stretch. Improbability runs in third. Convolution moving forward on the inside to contest the front. Nickled along a bit to get up there. And Convolution, the first-time starter, up to challenge World Fair. Nyquist Frequency in the middle of that pair. There's a gap of a length to Historic. Right off the leading trio in fourth. A length and a half clear of Fairfield Bay. Trouble ahead to the outside. And Improbability drops to the back as they go into the far-turn run. On the lead, Nyquist Frequency. Narrow edge here. Convolution second. World Fair trying to come on three deep. Length and a half to Trouble again. Historic has come under a hard ride outside trying to gain ground in a gap of three to Fairfield Bay as they round the far turn. Nyquist Frequency with World Fair. They're side by side in the swing off the turn. World Fair ahead in front. Nyquist Frequency to the inside. Trouble ahead trying to get their third three deep. Final furlong here. Here comes Trouble ahead on the outside, gaining good ground on World Fair and Nyquist Frequency down on the inside. Trouble ahead to the lead with a 16th to go. He's got it just under a hand ride here. Trouble ahead, coasting away from the competition to win by 2.5. Nyquist Frequency was second. World Fair flattens out to third, and Fairfield Bay was fourth in the opener. And we're off. Good beginning. Max is sent for speed. Cole Fired has speed as well. These two hook up in the first furlong here with Mr. Good Time right off of them. Little Trick is right behind as well. Cole Fired with a narrow edge here. Mr. Good Time second. Maxis between horses right there battling too. Little Trick is between horses down the back stretch. They've opened up 5 on Timms, who runs in the third position. Looking at Mac to the outside. Crypto Corey shuffled back. He's 7 lengths behind going into the turn. 3 ahead of Happy I Am as they corner into that far turn run. Then comes behind horses Happy I Am, who's battling on. Mike's Trump Card is next. Field Studies second to last. And Shooter McGavin is at the back of the pack as they round the far turn. Mr. Good Time has the lead. Here comes Little Trick there on the outside to pounce. And down on the inside, Cole Fired is third. Maxis is giving way. He's done as they come off the turn. Little Trick down the lane, trying to put away Mr. Good Time. He has. Little Trick going on here. Mr. Good Time in the second position, battling on from the inside. Little Trick with a furlong to go's got ahead in front, but Mr. Good Time's coming right back at him from the inside. Mr. Good Time, Little Trick, side by side, coming to the line. Little Trick, Mr. Good Time to the line. Little Trick to win it over Mr. Good Time, then Crypto Corey, and Happy I Am. There. And we're off. Uncash with a good beginning. Golden Luna is going to match him early on. Here's 5-0 somewhere down on the inside, right off of them. Proprietary Trade. He runs on the 4th spot with Sitka. Sweet as Sin drops back to be within 5 lengths of the lead here, in a gap of 3 to Dazzle Me Silver, who's the trailer. They're down the back stretch. Uncashed, speedy per usual. Leads narrowly. The big long shot, Golden Luna, the longest shot in the race. So the favorite and the longest shot in the running are right together with Uncashed, narrow lead, but Golden Luna making it tough on him going into the far turn. Gap of 2. Proprietary Trade gets a really good trip off this contentious pacemaker. 5-0 somewhere down on the inside. Big space back to Sitka with Sweet as Sin, who's under a ride. And Dazzle Me Silver has yet to pass a runner. Uncashed lets it out with the reins shaking at him. Golden Luna begins a retreat. Proprietary Trade is coming on nicely in second. They're off the turn. Uncashed needs to deal with Proprietary Trade, who's moving up on the outside. Golden Luna, the big long shot's dropping back and was a big problem for Uncashed, who's giving way now. Proprietary Trade trying to lug in towards the rail, leads the way and went so far in that 5-0 somewhere had to steady. Is now getting outside, but Proprietary Trade's got it. Proprietary Trade lugging in throughout, wins it though. 5-0 somewhere was second, Sweet as Sin third, Uncashed was fourth.
Experience the excitement of horse racing with Oaklawn Anywhere. If you're an Arkansas resident, you can watch and wager on horse racing from around the globe, whether you're at home or on the go, with any smartphone, laptop, or tablet, anytime, anywhere. Download the free Oaklawn Anywhere app and register for a sign-up bonus. With access to past performances, live video, race replays, and expert handicapping data, you're always in the know with no subscription fees. Bet online anytime with Oaklawn Anywhere, exclusively available to Arkansans. Right, Max? Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Hey, Sophie, want to know the speed figures, class ratings, and pace numbers of every horse running today? What about the past performances? How about watching a replay? Want to place a bet?
I already did, Nancy, on the Oaklawn Anywhere app. Do you want to know the dam and sour of every horse running today? What about their workout records? What about jockey and trainer stats? What about track bias stats?
Where'd you find that?
The Oaklawn Anywhere app updated. You're such a boomer. Give me your phone. I can't believe you didn't know that there's everything from favorite win percentages to run style stats and median win payouts. I mean, there's a lot more on here too.
Deposit some funds into my account while you're at it and let's make some money. Oaklawn Anywhere makes my job a lot easier.
Watch, learn, and wager on racing around the world with the Oaklawn Anywhere app.
Our season
never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. An eventful break for all the runners in the race. Yes, Julia going to the lead. Lonely Woman to the outside right there. But yes, Julia clears off from Lonely Woman. Legal Lightning to the inside, moving up level second with Lonely Woman and Rambunctious Riley, who's 3 deep. There's a gap of 3 to Naiad, who's off the pace, is 6 lengths off the lead early. Another 2 lengths to Everlasting Lover. Carvala DeVille between horses now. And Street Twirl, who's outside. Length and a half to Ducat is at the back of the field with Compassionista as they go into the far turn. Yes, Julia still clear on the lead and opens up 2.5 lengths with 3 furlongs to go. Yes, Julia says, come and catch me if you can on the lead. Rambunctious Riley into second now. Lonely Woman third is retreating here while under a hard ride. Another 2 lengths back in the field to Legal Lightning, who's calling it a day. She did not fire her best shot, it appears. They're off the turn. Yes, Julia still on top. The margin's 3 lengths with a furlong to go. Ducat from the back of the field is unleashed, and she's coming with a ferocious rally now. Ducat from last to first grabs the lead with a 16th left to go. Ducat switches leads, levels off, runs away. It's Ducat to break the maiden. Ducat in the slump under Tyler Bacon wins by 3 over Naiad in second. Yes, Julia tires to third, and Lonely Woman was fourth. And we're off. Sir Exton broke terribly there. Leapt in the air at the start and is well out of it. Sir Exton in the early stages. Good pace on the lead for 1 1/8 here. And Bolt at Midnight's going to stride in front. And the rider's trying to ration his speed, but he's very quick. Opens up 4 lengths approaching the first turn run. Hot Gunner runs in second. Global Empire third. Ember 3 wide with that pair as they charge into the turn. Big Commerce, he's racing in midfield. A length and a half clear of Texas Red Hot. To the outside is Critical Threat. And then comes Ultimate Strike on the inside. He's 3 better than Mighty Atlas. 4 clear of the gray Icarus, who's a joint second to last with Sir Exton, and Ethical Judgment is at the back. They're flying on the lead. Bolt at Midnight went 22 and 4/5 seconds for the first quarter mile. The half's going to be pretty speedy too. He's opened up 8 lengths on the field, at least probably 10 lengths ahead of the second place horse. 46 and 1 for that half. It's going to be really tough for this horse to keep this up. He's a dozen lengths clear now. In the second spot is Hot Gunner, happy to bide his time in that position. Big Commerce to the inside as they go towards the far turn. Ultimate Strike, Ember trying to get closer as they go into the turn. They're 2 better than Texas Red Hot. Then comes Sir Exton. Big Commerce is now sent along in midfield. On the inside, Mighty Atlas trying to get underway here. Ethical Judgment Judgment is the trailer. Critical Threats dropped out of it, about to be passed by that Ethical Judgment horse, who's second to last now. Coming to the top of the stretch, and Bolt at Midnight, his lead is decreasing. He's calling it an afternoon, it appears. He'd be a heroic effort here to kick on here. Bolt at Midnight as they come off the turn. Hot Gunner got the jump on the rest of the group here, trying to come on here, but it's Hot Gunner with the lead. Hot Gunner from Ultimate Strike. Global Empire's into third. Hot Gunner drifting out, still on the lead with a 16th to go. Ultimate Strike trying to tag him late. Hot Gunner, Ultimate Strike lunging after him. Hot Gunner, narrow edge. Hot Gunner got it. Hot Gunner, I believe, narrowly over Ultimate Strike, and then Global Empire. And we're off. A little bit of a tardy break from Holding Pattern, who drops to the back of the field. Classy Socks on the lead with Patton's Tizzy. These two step on the gas in the early stages. They put 2 lengths on Stuck in Snow, who runs in the third position. Macho Ronnie to the outside. Gap of 5 to Table Money. Blessed Vision. They're racing as a team. Now 7 or 8 behind, approaching the far turn run. They're strung out. Stomping Hot Rod is joining them. He's 2 lengths better than Party in the Streets going into the turn. Another 5 lengths to Sthenic. Holding Pattern is third last, clear of Chupapi Munyayo, and that leaves Hoppin' John to trail the field as they round the far turn. On the lead, Patton's Tizzy went fast. 21-4 was that first quarter mile, sizzling on the lead as they approach the top of the stretch. Patton's Tizzy trying to hang around here. Classy Socks still there battling with them, and these two are off the turn together here. They're down the lane. Inside, it's Patton's Tizzy. Outside, Classy Socks. Classy Socks going to the front, has a narrow edge with a furlong to go. Patton's Tizzy in the second position. Classy Socks 16th to go. A length and a half lead on Patton's Tizzy, and Stuck in Snow in third. Classy Socks showing class in the wet going today. Outruns Patton's Tizzy to the finish. Third home, Stuck in Snow, and then Holding Pattern, who is fourth.
Are you ready for this? 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 Are you ready? Are you ready for this? 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 Are you
Welcome to Oaklawn, where every arrival marks the beginning of a memorable stay. From the moment you walk through our doors, Oaklawn's dedicated team is committed to exceeding your expectations. Our concierge is ready to welcome you by tailoring your ideal escape. Indulge in the amenities of our resort and immerse yourself in Oaklawn's cabana-lined pool, the perfect place to soak up the sun. Allow us to personalize a retreat for rejuvenation at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star spa. Conveniently located inside Oaklawn, the Astral Spa offers a comprehensive menu of therapies designed to delight the modern-day spa enthusiast. Explore a new level of luxury at Oaklawn, Hot Springs, Arkansas. Your haven to stay, play, and get away. Discover the charm of Hot Springs and check into Oaklawn, your ultimate destination. At Oaklawn, we're all about getting you closer to the action no matter where you are.
And we have 2 apps to keep you in the game.
You can bet on your favorite teams with Oaklawn Sports.
Or you can bet on your favorite horses with Oaklawn Anywhere.
Whether you're home or on the go, Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports gives you a safe and secure platform to get in on the action with thousands of wagering options right at your fingertips.
Oaklawn Sports is available anywhere in the state of Arkansas.
Where you can bet on your favorite teams or players in a variety of sports, including in-game proposition betting.
Oaklawn Anywhere is the horse racing app exclusively for Arkansas residents,
Where you can watch and wager on all the top races from Oaklawn.
along with year-round races from coast to coast and around the globe.
Whether you're at the track, on the go, or at home.
The excitement is always within reach.
With Oaklawn Anywhere and Oaklawn Sports.
Oaklawn is your gateway to stay connected to the sports and horse racing that you love.
Up your game with Oaklawn Sports, Arkansas's best sports betting app, and wager anytime, anywhere with Oaklawn Anywhere. Download both today from the App Store or Google Play. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Sports and Oaklawn Anywhere. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. Good beginning for all. Sarah Shaman, the favorite, wasting no time, is close to the pace. El Rey Dorado a little bit quicker. Sarah Shaman takes a hold. Will track in second. Mumayaz third. Notary down on the inside fourth as they corner into the first turn. So it's going to be El Rey Dorado to set the pace. A length and a half, maybe a length and 3/4 ahead of Sarah Shaman in second. Notary third. Mumayaz is fourth on the outside. 2.5 lengths off the pace. Then there's a line of 3 here. Inside, it's Rebellious. Eternally Grateful is deep on the course. They're 4 clear of Fear of Union, and Mintastics at the back as they swing up the backstretch. El Rey Dorado making play on the lead. A half length in front. Sarah Shaman a little bit eager on a hold right now on restraint, but he's pressing the leader from the outside. Length and a half to Notary in a good spot. Mumayaz is next in fourth. 4 lengths off the lead now. Another length back to Rebellious down on the inside. Eternally Grateful next. 50-cent dollars is shoved upon, has lost a few spots. 4 ahead of Mintastic at the back of the field with Fear of Union as they round the far turn. Remember, this race won at the 16th pole. Rounding the turn, El Rey Dorado's lost the lead. Sarah Shaman's got ahead in front. El Rey Dorado is second. Now Notary is tipped outside for a rally. Here he comes in the 3-path to challenge Sarah Shaman as they come to the top of the lane. Mumayaz in fourth, losing that position as they come off the turn. Notary's got momentum. Sarah Shaman trying to counterpunch from the inside, but Notary's got the edge with a furlong to go. Notary, Manny Esquivel hitting the 16th pole here. A 2-length lead from Sarah Shaman. It's Notary coming to the line. Notary, the old pro's going to win it. Sarah Shaman was second. El Rey Dorado third. Eternally Grateful checked in fourth. And we're off. 70s music had to take up right at the start. Bemis is hard ridden for the lead. He's got the lead in the early stages here. Bernardi in the second spot. Humorous Saint third. Bemis is very quick down the backstretch. Opens up two. And the third spot is Roku Nana down on the rail. Then comes Arco Thunder passing a few runners now to be within 4 lengths of the lead. Followed by Sioux Empire. Arkansas 11 Man is between horses approaching the turn. Arkansas Dave is deep and farther at best. Flat Out is floated wide as they go into the far turn. There's a gap of 3. 70s music towards the back of the field here. Yankopin is second to last, and Ballandine Storm at the back as they round the far turn. Bemis still on the lead here, trying to take them all the way, coming to the top of the lane. Extends stride, opens up a length and a half on Bernardi, who's chasing hard in the second spot. It's Bemis coming off the turn, is still clear. Bemis down the lane, a 2-length lead with a furlong to go. Arkansas 11 Man's trying to come on. Sioux Empire on the outside, putting in a strong rally now. Sioux Empire and Bemis, they're 1-2. Bemis holding on. Outside, that's Sioux Empire. Sioux Empire reeling in Bemis in the final 16th. Sioux Empire, Seraphin Carmona to win it. Bemis was second, third home. Arco Thunder and 70s Music was fourth. And we're off. In the middle of the field, Evolution wins the break, is out alertly. French Friction moving up to claim second with Little Miss Curlin there on the outside. The favorite, Glazin Fury, is deeper out. There's a gap of 2 to Rivera. Woodstock to the inside. Wakuda shuffled back to the third last position. Paved is second to last early, and Have Faith can see them all down the back stretch. Duel on the lead. 64-1 long shot. Evolution, French Friction to the inside. A neck in front, though, from the rail as they go into the far turn run. They've streaked 4 ahead of Little Miss Curlin, nickeled along a little bit from the third position. Paved his saving ground as they round the far turn. Rivera has given way, calls it an afternoon while under pressure. Have Faith is making a move on the rail at 18-1. She's moving up as they hit the quarter pole. French Friction off the turn, putting away Evolution. Have Faith rides the rail off the turn. Little Miss Curlin on the grandstand side needs to do more, and Paved is right behind the leaders, nowhere to go, but French Friction just opened up with a big kick. French Friction, Christian Torres just gives her a tap on the shoulder. That's all she needs to stay busy, and she's clear by 5, by 6. French Friction looking like a star today. She's 2 for 2. 2 big wins to kick off her career. Have Faith was second, Paving third, and Little Miss Curlin checked in fourth. French Friction, she's one to remember.
This is my Oaklawn.
Looking for a win? When you sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, there's an easy way to score a $150 bonus, and it's as simple as placing your next bet. Here's how it works. You sign up, place your bets because that's the fun part, and for every $200 you wager in the first 30 days, Oaklawn gives you $50.
$50?
Yes. Just keep placing your bets to reach $150 in bonus cash. Easy, right? Every time you hit the $200 mark, you'll get your bonus credited in the next 3 business days. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Oaklawn Anywhere, place your bets, and start collecting your bonus. It's as easy as it sounds. Remember, the thrill of racing is always at your fingertips with Oaklawn Anywhere. Our season never ends. This message is brought to you by Oaklawn Anywhere, Arkansas's exclusive window to worldwide racing. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
And we're off. An eventful beginning. Imperial Gun gets the first call of the race. Speed bias away alertly. There's number 1 dude firing forward with Otello. These two from the far outside post getting over towards the rail. As they go into the first turn run here, Otello scrapes paint, leads the way by a touch more than a length from number 1 dude, who takes a hold second. Speed bias third. Navajo Warrior content to track today in the 3 path, running a joint third with speed bias. Then comes 3 Technique outside of horses. Neon Knights in the bridle. He's 5 lengths behind early. Imperial Gun at 3 Technique. They're side by side. There's 7 clear of Keen Cat, who is at the back. They are down the back stretch here. Pacemaker, Otello, goes nice and relaxed here today. Leads a length and a tail. Number 1 dude second, speed bias third to the inside, and a deep Navajo Warrior in a good position, stalking the pace today. Archie the Giza is next. Neon Knights right behind horses here, getting into the 2 path as they approach the far turn. 3 Technique, Imperial Gunner side by side, and Keen Cat still well behind, detached from the rest as they round the far turn. Otello narrow lead. Here comes Navajo Warrior in the 3 path, looking up to come and challenge those front runners, and does so. Number 1 dude shoved upon between horses. Archie the Giza at a big number, 4th on the far outside. Top of the stretch, Navajo Warrior with number 1 dude and Otello, who's trying to stick around, and he hugs the rail. Outside Navajo Warrior, Otello. Between them is number 1 dude as they come down the lane. Number 1 dude, narrow lead. Otello's coming back from the inside. Navajo Warrior is third and starting to lose contact with the top pair. He's beaten. 16th to go. Otello, he's loving the slop today at 36-1. And Otello and Rafael Bejarano are are going to go the distance, opening up late to win by 2.5. Number 1 Dude was second, Navajo Warrior third, and Speed Bias checked in fourth. And they're off. Having to take up at the start a couple of them. War Money was one of them, and also Bourbon's Fault. Those two had to steady out of the gate. Pride's Prince going to the lead, 270, about a half length back running in second. Lottery Win third, and Colonel Caliente is farther out. Middy's Gritty, 4 lengths behind. Nickel already approaching the far turn run. Air Raid is right behind him with Adder C. There's a gap of 4 to War Money. Higginsville, they're side by side. Mr. Butch is second to last. And War Money's at the back as they round the far turn. Pride's Prince leads narrowly here. 270 right there on the outside, and they put 2.5 for 3 on Lottery Win, who's in third. Middy's Gritty under a hard ride in fourth, needs to get going. Colonel Caliente alongside, and Adder C, who swings deep for the stretch drive, coming back to the lead here. On the lead. On the outside is 270. Pride's Prince trying to hang around with him, but it's 270 with a narrow lead for the David Fox barn. It's 270 in front. Pride's Prince in second. Lottery Win is third. David Fox in Saudi Arabia won a $2 million race today on the turf. And here we are at Oaklawn in the nightcap here in North America, getting the job done with 270. Pride's Prince was second. Third home, Middy's Gritty, and then Lottery Win.